Morning, 194 on the Playhouse in the morning. So every once in a while, solicit for these on our social media page where we're like, hey, is there a situation where you're like, hey, do you think you were a jerk in this situation? Do you think you were the jerk? And so we go ahead and pose them, roundtable them quick, and you can certainly vote by texting jerk or non-joke to 35270 real quick as well. Case 1 of 3 today. Amy, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Am I the jerk? I have a sister. She's pregnant. Everybody assumes I'm going to throw her a baby shower, but I don't really talk to her all that much, so I wasn't planning on it. Wasn't even going to offer or bring it up. If she has one, I probably wouldn't go. Am I the jerk for not going out of my way to bring it up and tell her I don't plan on throwing such a thing? Or should she just assume that I wasn't going to, since we barely speak outside of the holidays?
Wait, so even if she was invited to this party, she said she wouldn't even go?
Would not be stepping foot in there, sounds like.
So the fact that why would your sister think you would put it together? You guys clearly do not talk. I think that's just on everybody else. They assume you guys are sisters. You guys must talk. I don't think you need to say anything, especially if she hasn't reached out to you.
I think it would probably be more of a jerk move to go out of your way to say, hey, congratulations again on the baby. Just so you know, I have no intention of throwing you a baby shower because, you know, we don't get along. And I honestly, don't even invite me if somebody else puts it together for you because I wouldn't show up. That would be the more jerk move probably.
100%. That would for sure make you a jerk. Why would you want to go out of your way and just say, by the way, if you're thinking I'm throwing you something, I'm not. I don't even care about this baby is basically what you're saying.
So when other people just randomly bring it up, you just say like, oh, I guess I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, I would just say, oh, I haven't been told anything or I haven't talked to her at all. You could just even say, she's pregnant? I didn't know that.
What? There's a baby coming? I had no
That
idea.
way they'll get the point that, yeah, you guys do not talk.
Am I the jerk? Case 2 of 3 today. My coworker is going through a divorce. But frankly, that has nothing to do with our work. So I pulled her aside the other day and I told her she needs to get it together. Nobody cares. Stop crying. Stop being lazy. Stop ducking out early. Stop taking long lunches and stop whining to everybody about your divorce. I was very blunt, but it's gotten results. I know she was hurt, but she's been by far more useful at work. She's been getting more done. She's been on time. She's been taking shorter lunches. I feel like the ends justified the means. Was I the jerk?
Honestly, I don't think so. I think sometimes people need that.
Tough love, kind of?
Yeah, the tough love. And maybe she's so sad. She's depressed. She doesn't really realize what she's doing and how it's affecting everybody else at work. So for you to point that out and she's like, all right, I'm back on track. I got to focus.
You know, it's kind of funny because I do think you sound like a jerk. I'm not going to lie to you. However, I might agree with Amy that it might have been a necessary jerk. I wonder if she needed that.
That's the type, I think, for those things you need it. Just, she's going through a divorce and she's she's depressed, she's sad, she doesn't think she could do anything, but she needed you to be like, no, you got this, get back to work.
Yeah, depending on how motivational you sounded, it probably was needed. You maybe sound a little jerky, but I'm not sure that I hate that you did that.
I was going to say, maybe you could have done it a little bit nicer. Don't say nobody cares, but... Because that was not nice. But say, there's a time and place. Yeah.
Yeah. Necessary jerk, maybe.
Yeah, necessary jerk.
Am I the jerk? Case 3-3. Our home is currently listed for sale, and we like to hear what people have to say about our house that we take a lot of pride in. So what we do is we activate all our smart speakers in our house and hide them so that we can eavesdrop on people talking as they go through our house. We have gotten an offer that we actually rejected because we didn't like some of the comments that people had about our decorating. 2 questions. Are we jerks and are we creepy?
Yes and yes. I think, one, for sure you're creepy. You're spying on people. That's strange. And I think because of this, now you're going to be too judgmental on who's buying it. Yeah, not everyone's going to like the way you decorate. Who cares? Get over it. It's not your house anymore. It's going to be theirs. They're paying for it. They can decorate it however they want. If you want to sell this house, you better shut those cameras off.
In a weird way, I actually don't hate it at all. I think that maybe you are a little bit creepy. However, I'm not convinced that everybody wouldn't do that exact same thing. I think a lot of people, if that occurred to them, they could sit and eavesdrop, they would. So is it creepy? Sure. Do I think it's unusual and you're the only ones to ever do it? Nope. And as far as the jerk thing goes, I mean, if a store can refuse to offer service to anybody they want to, I mean, you don't have to sell them your house. You're the one that's punishing yourself.
A store refuses because you're not wearing a shirt or shoes.
Same thing.
You're not going into JCPenney's and saying, ugh, I don't like this top. And they're like, oh, that's it. Security, get her out of here.
Well, let's say you're selling some of your old clothes.
Okay.
Or something. Let's just say old clothes.
Okay.
And you know that people are going to offer you what you want for them. There's no question. You know you're going to get offered this.
Okay.
Somebody you don't particularly care for, a woman you don't like in the office, a friend you don't like, or a friend of a friend you don't care for that much. You just don't like this person.
Yeah.
They say they'll buy them from you now, but you just don't like her. But you know somebody that you like more will probably offer you at least that much money later.
That's different. I already have a prejudgment against a lot of our coworkers.
So your just general judginess makes this a hard example for you to fathom.
But see, that's why you're just going to judge everybody if you're constantly spying on everybody. And I know people do this. Like you said, she's not the only person. I've seen videos where people the realtor will tell the clients, they have doorbell or they have cameras, so be quiet, be careful what you say. And of course, then people say things like that. So maybe it's just a lesson for everyone. When you're reviewing a house and you're looking at it at an open house, keep the comments to yourself while you're in their home.
Yeah. I don't think you're a jerk. I think that's pretty typical. I'll stick by you. I don't think you're a jerk at all.
You're not going to be able to ever sell the house. Someone's always going to have something to say. There's going to be something in your home that not everybody likes.
You know what? It's hard right now. It's competitive to get a house. What you do is you walk through and you go, wow, oh my goodness. These people have just the best decorating I've ever seen. What fantastic taste. Love this home, and we'd love to raise our family in this home, but gosh, it's just a little expensive. But man, these people and look at the pictures of this beautiful family.
Just really cheese it up.
Manipulate it if that's what you're
Oh my
going to do.
goodness.
At least that way you might get the house.